Hey guys, this is Tagene Brown-McBean of Money Coaching Services, and today I'm going to talk to you about what should your net worth be? How do you do the calculation? So we're going to show you how to. First, I'm going to explain what is net worth. Then I'm going to show you how to calculate your net worth, and your net worth means your wealth. And three, I'm going to show you how to know what your target or what we call ideal net worth should be based on your age and income. So stay till the end. So I'm going to share my screen, but I am Tagene Brown-McBean, your money coach from Money Coaching Services, and I have been in banking for over 18 years. Right? 17 years at Bank of Nova Scotia and 1 year at JN Bank. So let's get into the details. I'm going to share my screen. So hold on for that, guys, as I share my screen. Okay, so what should your net worth be, right? So we are going to show you because some people have a low income, some people have a high income. They're not sure what theirs should be. So from this video, every individual who is working will know how to calculate their net worth and what is their ideal or target net worth. Your target net worth is what your net worth should be. All right, so let's get into it. So first, what is net worth? Your net worth is a financial calculation or measurement of your assets and liabilities to determine your wealth. So net worth is a very important tool for persons who are thinking about wealth creation and all of these fabulous things. All right. So put another way, it determines if you were to sell everything you own, everything you have, how much money would you have left back? Right? Sounds simple, don't it? So your net worth is really everything you own, people. We call that your assets, minus everything you owe. We call that your liabilities. So your assets would include the cash you have in your account, your investments, the value of your investments, the value of your home, the value of your any other real estate, the value of your car, or anything else that you own that has value. And liabilities now would be anything that you owe, your car loan, your mortgage, your student loan, your consumer loans. So consumer loans are normally loans that are for personal domestic use, like furniture loan, yet loan to buy things that you normally use at home. Okay? All right. So that gives you a good idea of what a net worth is. So moving right along. How to calculate your net worth? It is a very simple formula. Your assets, you total all your assets, you make a list of all the things you own, and you put a value beside them, and you total it. Do the same for your liability. All the things that you have loans and credit cards for, the balance on them, and you subtract your liabilities from your assets. And with that, you get your net worth. Net worth means your wealth. So all of the persons who are interested in wealth creation, wealth building, this tool is one you have to keep very close. All right. So we're going to do an example for you, so just to bring home the point, right? So Mary, Her assets are as follows. The value of her home is 25 million. The value of her car is 2.5 million. So her total assets, she don't have no savings and she don't have no shares. She don't have no stocks. She don't buy no investments. So all she has is just her home and her car. All right. Her total assets come up to 27,500,000. All right, so that is the asset side. Let's see what Mary has in the liabilities side. So for the liabilities, which we call debt, she has credit card of 1,000,000. She has car loan for 3 million. She has consumer loan for 2.3 million and a mortgage that is 24 million. All right, so when we add up all of that, the total liabilities or the total debt that Mary has is 30,300,000. Now, in order to find out how much wealth Mary has, we have to subtract. So we subtract her assets, which is 27.5 million. 27.5 million people, assets. Then you minus her liabilities, which is 30.3 million. Yep. So Mary has a minus value for her net worth. $2.8 million in the minus, which means Mary has no wealth. If Mary was to sell everything that she has, she would still owe $2.8 million. And this is why doing a net worth calculation is very important, because it gives you an idea of how you're really managing your money, comparing your assets to your liabilities. People, all right. So there are different ways that you can increase your net worth. So you can increase your net worth by paying down a debt, paying down a liability. So if Mary was to pay down that $3 million car loan, if she paid off that, then Mary she would have a net worth of 200,000. She would be in the positive, right? Get that, people? Any questions, put them in the chat. Remember, we are here to have a conversation, and this is a very important topic. Yes, for all the, oh, I want to learn about generational wealth, people. Yes, this is the one you have to stay tuned to. All right, so I'm teaching you in a way that you can be able to do these calculations on your own to get a quick understanding of where you are. Okay? All right. So, as we started out the video to say, where should you be? So what should your net worth be? So the calculation we did for Mary is the net worth that she currently has. So we call that the actual net worth, right? Actual. But this one is called target net worth. What does that mean? Target net worth is your ideal net worth, is where you should be. And this is the formula. The target net worth is done by age and income. So it is your age times your pre-tax annual income divided by 10. All right. So we're going to show you an example of that. So Mary again. Mary is 39 years old, and her income before tax is 650,000 per month. So what is Mary's target net worth? Put another way, what should her net worth be? what is the ideal net worth that Mary should have. So using this calculation, Mary is going to know. So 39 times 650,000 times 12, because we want to reach to our annual income that Mary has. So that's why we times our monthly income by 12, right, people? And then that total is divided by 10. So based on this, it is saying that based on Mary's age and Mary's income, her net worth should be at 30,420,000. So this now is a good guide for you when you are doing your own calculation to see where you fall, right? People, this is how you create generational wealth. You have to know what wealth you have. So you have to know where you are now and where you're going. So where you are now is your net worth, the actual net worth, which is this one, assets minus liabilities, right? This is where you are now. So if you do this calculation only tells you where you are. Now, this other calculation, which is the target net worth, which you have age times your pre-tax annual income divided by 10, tells you where you should be. Okay, so this is saying that Mary should be at 30,420,000. Okay, so Mary has some work to do. All right, so let's compare the current net worth that Mary has and our target net worth. So the current net worth, or the actual net worth that Mary has, tells Mary where she is. The target net worth tells Mary where she is going or where she should be. Okay, so this is our situation. Mary's current net worth, she's in minus 2,800,000. Where Mary should be is at 30,420,000, and this is based on Mary's age and income. So if Mary's earning, so if say Mary has a sister, right? And the sister we're gonna say for argument's sake is Lisa. So Lisa, if Lisa, no, I'm not going to use sister. I'm going to use cousin. If Mary has a cousin, we're going to say Lisa. And Lisa is also the same age as Mary, but earning less than Mary. Then Lisa's target net worth would be less than this 30 million. People? All right. So this now shows you how to customize something for your age and your income to know where you are going. All right. So this is a better way for you to do your projections to see how well you are doing. So as I said before, target net worth is where you should be. And that is based on your age and your pre-tax annual income. Use the formula, people. The formula is age times pre-tax annual income divided by 10. That is where you should be, your target net worth. All right. So some of you might want to take a screenshot of that. Let me take my picture out of the way. Yeah, they might want to take a screenshot of that, of this. This is where you should be. I'm going to go back. This is where you are. So assets minus liability equal net worth. This is your actual net worth. This is where you are. So take a screenshot of that. Now, where you should be, you take a screenshot of this, which is age times your pre-tax annual income. Pre-tax mean before all tax and deductions, known as your gross income. Before the government starts taking out any money from your income, what is that? So what is that? If you have a monthly figure, then you multiply that figure by 12 to get the annual income, and then you do the rest of the calculation. All right, people? All right, so here is my recommendation. My recommendation is to track your actual net worth, meaning the assets plus my liability, over a 5-year period and compare your progress, people. So with this now, we have a target and net worth calculator which does exactly this. So what it does, it shows you a 5-year period so that you can compare your net worth to see how well you're doing. And it looks something like this. Take my picture out of it again. So for Mary, she is 2,800,000 in the minus, and you see it shows in red. So if you get this calculator, our target and actual net worth calculator, it's gonna show you this. And it says at the top of this graph, it says actual net worth. So Mary is at 2.8 million in minus. The following year, Mary is at 920,000. The year after that, she reached 1.6 million, then 2 million, then 3,520,000. So you get the picture. So you would be able to see this for yourself. What progress have you been making over a 5-year period? You understand? And then you'll be able now to compare it to your targeted net worth, which in the calculator, you get that as well. So we also show you how to do the calculation, and I have a 5-year period for the targeted net worth as well. So not only will you be able to see what your net worth is over a 5-year period for the actual net worth, there's a calculator also in it to show you what the target net worth should be as well for the 5-year period as well. Okay, people. So this is our presentation. Remember to visit our website at moneycoachingservices.com. You don't have to type the www. That's not necessary. Just type moneycoachingservices.com and you'll go to the website. So for those of you who want the targeted and net worth calculator, it is in one. It is an Excel spreadsheet that we have for our clients, and it helps our clients to see, one, what is their actual net worth, and two, where it is they are going. And they get the graph. The graph is automatically populated for them to see over a 5-year period how their wealth has been growing. And with that, they can just compare it now and say, based on your targeted net worth, which is where your net worth should be, how have you been progressing over those 5 years? People? Yeah. So that's it for us for the presentation. Tell me if you learned something new. Tell me if you have actually calculated your net worth, your actual net worth before. Tell me if it is the first time you're hearing about targeted or target net worth calculator, where you have the age times your annual pre-tax income divided by 10. Tell me if that's the first time you're hearing about that formula. All right. So we have our big ups to do, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, we say. Sorry. Yeah, big ups to do. So our big up is for persons who commented on our Stop Living Paycheck to Paycheck video. We want to big up Sue Townsend 295. Right? So Sue, we see you. And we also want to big up teacher 2245. Teacher. Yes, teacher. Hope you're learning something, teacher. All right. Apply the knowledge that you get. And remember, as usual, ask your questions. Don't be afraid to ask your questions. I don't believe in that there are silly questions. Right? When you're on the path of learning, a silly question is better than no question. That is my honest belief, because that means you are eager to learn. And at the point learning, or you know that somebody has learned something, is that they have what we call change behavior. Their behavior has changed. So if you consume videos like you're doing now, and you are aware of something that can improve your life, and you have not done it, then you have not learned, people. So we are all about learning and earning. This is what we want you to be able to do. Learn more to earn more. We don't want you to look rich. Be rich is better than looking rich. So thank you for joining us today. And everything mentioned in the video today as it relates to targets and actual net worth, the calculator for that, what that we have for our clients, I'm going to put it in the pinned comment and also in the description. So guys, have a great day, and yes, do your calculations, right? Use the formula that you saw in the video. And if you want more help, click the link and get our own customized calculator that we have created for our clients. Okay, guys, have a great day. And as usual, if you have time to watch more videos, do so. Subscribe, because we need that. And hit the notification bell, because we want always to give you a video that has quality. So I don't believe in creating videos just to be able to say, oh, I created a video. I want to create a video that makes a difference in your life. Something you can use today, or at least in the next 3 days, to be able to have some positive change. So this is it for me today. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and ta-ta. Ta-ta.